time under any conditions, and they're proving it tonight.
1 of 2 for Bagley. Just under 9 minutes to play in the game, the outcome of which is a foregone conclusion.
Now, the Boston Celtics, when they were great, they used to misuse opponents the same way they're being misused tonight. They know that they're the challenger now, and they're on their last leg in terms of getting back to that championship round.
How do you regard the Knicks at this point? They've got the second best record in the league now, 17-7. The Bulls are going to be 21-4 after tonight.
I think the Knicks are a huge surprise. Riley, we got to tip our hat to him, has done an outstanding job of making them competitive early. They've got a road, a schedule ahead of them that could certainly impact them, but they believe in themselves. They've got players contributing, and that makes a big difference. When you don't believe and you're not winning, it's tough to go out night after night and give a maximum effort.
Jordan's got 14 after that basket. Overshot by Lewis, and a foul off the rebound. The thing you ask yourself about the Knicks, and really the 2 leading Coach of the Year candidates might be a former Laker coach and the present Laker coach, considering what Dunleavy has done with Magic's retirement and the injury to Divac, and what Riley has done early in turning the Knicks around. But you do have to ask yourself about the Knicks. Whatever success they have in the regular season, as Grant blocks that one off bounds, they do have a basic core of players untested deep into the playoffs.
They've had a tough time making it deep into the playoffs, but to get to that position and be playing well, that could help them. Of course, with Ewing at the top of his game, he's going to make some opponents adjust to him. Lewis can't get it done.
Hansen tried to save it, but it's out off the Bulls. You know, last year, that very thing was a problem for the younger Celtics. Of course, the front line has seen it all, and they've won a number of championships. But the guys like D. Brown, Brian Shaw, Kevin Gamble, Reggie Lewis, they were not as playoff tested. And it showed. Jordan stole it away.
Play becomes more conservative and tentative in the playoffs. Jordan inside the Grant trying to mop up. And that's the reason that young players struggle so much. And you've got to make smart, intelligent plays. And the closer you get to a championship, the more likely you are to see young players make mistakes.
Continues his excellent night. 17 points, 12 rebounds, half of them on the offensive board, and 3 blocks. Gamble over Hansen. Jordan the rebound. Up by 27. Here come the Bulls. Michael had it knocked away, and he was fouled.
Personal foul, 44, Rick Fox.
It was after a woeful performance against the Lakers when he shot 6 for 20 that Michael Jordan admitted that he lost a bit of confidence in himself. Watch this. A missed dunk on the breakaway. You see Michael Jordan miss a dunk. It's kind of like hearing Pavarotti hit a sour note. There's just something not right about it.
It doesn't happen very often.
Well, make of this what you will. He might wind up with a season low. And they are blowing the Celtics out of the building, up by 29.
They've had some huge contribution. A big start by Pippen, and then they got big energy from Armstrong. Horace Grant has had a big third quarter. They've continued to find somebody to keep the rhythm and the momentum of the game going, and they continue to apply the defensive pressure to the Celtics. Every shot that Boston is taking is being contested.
Soft touch by Joe Klein. He's got 4. Purdue makes the move, but can't get the shot to fall. Fights for it, and that one's in there. Look at Purdue. He's enjoying his Christmas.
Jackson said he was playing better in short minutes, but he got long minutes tonight. He's played well. Bird can't catch.
Gamble out of the pack with it. Fox for 3.
See, Boston is primarily now a perimeter team. They're not getting anything inside. They don't have ball movement, any player movement, and it's freewheeling for Hodges and the Bulls.
His third three-pointer of this period. 114-82. Shaw misses. Purdue sends it back the other way. Hansen from Livingston, and Bobby Hansen can't hit. Harris and McHale both on the bench. Bird still in there. Gamble off. Fox over Jordan's back for the foul. Timeout with 5:39 left. Just playing out the string in Chicago. As the Bulls pour it on here, 114-82 with just over 5.5 left. Look at some comparative stats, Snapper.
Pippen and Grant have been outstanding tonight, and they've been dominant on the front line. And the Boston Celtics, they've had a history of having a great front line, but tonight they are being spanked. You see the efforts of Bird and McHale. They have struggled to get the ball up and down. McHale, no rebound, still trying to find his rhythm and really good balance on that foot.
Hodges from Purdue. Hodges finally misses one.
It's because it was a two, Bob.
Yeah, he had hit 3 consecutive ones from beyond the three-point arc. The rookie Mark Randall out of Kansas is in the game, number 52 for the Bulls. He has seen precious little action this year.
Stojko Brankovic is also in the ball game for the Celtics.
There's the Yugoslavian with the ball over his head. Fox, a two-pointer. Gamble sandwiched by Hansen and Purdue, and foul on the play. Hansen picks up the personal.
The scoring trend for the NBA, it's coming down, but not for the Chicago Bulls. They're racing away with things right now, averaging 111, and they've been a team that's done it with their defense. Brankovic misses that shot, then travels on the miss. But they have forced teams to play the kind of ball that they want. They've squeezed them out of the high percentage shot, made them perimeter teams run on those misses, force turnovers, and run out of those. And you see the difference in this ball game tonight.
Purdue, a running left-handed hook, and Brankovic fouled him. This is the 9th game of 26 for the Celtics in which Brankovic has appeared.
But the Celtics looked at this game as kind of a watershed game, and whether they could be competitive, they've got to go back into the shed and come up with a retooled machine, because they have been beaten soundly in the first meeting in November, and now in December, another embarrassing loss, and we'll find out what happens the next time the teams meet.
And this will be their 4th road loss out of their last 5 games away from home. They're a 12-2 team at home. Really, the only team in the Eastern Conference that has a good road record is the Bulls. They're 10-2 on the road. They'll be 11-2 now at home. Cliff Livingston pulls it down. Mark Randall.
The crowd wants to see Randall get involved. He may not be a Bull much longer. Cartwright is going to come back. They've got to make a decision about either Randall or Hodges. They've already said they'd like to keep that championship team together. Hodges has a ring. Randall doesn't.
Pretty tough to get rid of a high draft choice, though. You know, you can fiddle a little bit with that injury list. They do it in all sports. When you want to warehouse somebody, you can do that.
They have a philosophy of no warehouse. So you get dusted and sent someplace else.
Scott Williams in. Will Purdue had a contribution tonight. Goes out. He had 13 points and 9 boards.
A solid game for Will Purdue. And, you know, Jackson was toying with the idea of who he would start. Started King, but came back and played Purdue the longer time tonight. And he's given them a good, solid effort.
Scott Williams blocked by Brankovic, and he recovers it. Shaw ahead to Fox.
The one thing about Fox, he is not bashful. He has aired it out several times tonight. Must have gone to McHale's school of passing.
And it ends a rancid stretch of 8 consecutive misses for Boston.